watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. So today we've got a special knife, this one from Buck. This is part of the Danny's collection. They're limited edition knives from Buck. And let's look at the packaging really quickly here. This is the outer sleeve that goes on this box, and it's got some information I want to look at here. So here's the model number 0110BRS 1LC-B. This is catalog number 13695. It's the Buck Folding Hunter, Buck 110 Folding Hunter. Comes with an imported sheath, but the knife itself is made in the USA. Of course, the forever warranty, and this is part of the Pro Series. Inside the sleeve, you have the box. It's got the Buck logo with 1902 on there. You open it up, got a little blurb here. This is basically the same box that their custom knives comes in, and it looks identical to the other box that I got from them from the custom shop. But this comes with the standard sheath, and you can see it just got the Buck logo embossed in there, and then Buck knives on the button, stitched around that outer edge there, and you got your two rivets at the top. This is made in Mexico. And yeah, just a standard sheath, and also got the 110 embossed on the back there. Let's not forget, so you know what sheath the knife goes with. Now also the knife came enclosed with this little pouch with the Buck logo on it. Keep it from getting scratched up. It's kind of nice. You can probably use this to help clean it. And yeah, so there's the packaging. Pretty nice. Now here's what we're looking at. We've got the standard sized Buck 110. That's 5 inches in length approximately. Got the burlap handles and the brass bolsters, and you've also got brass pins. Now all of that brass has been brushed, and you got a brushed finish to it. They are not the mirror finish that you normally get. There you go. And then the burlap scales, you can see that's got some texture there. Really nice texture. You can just feel it. It is pretty smooth, but you can just feel a little bit of that burlap micarta texture. And just a really beautiful color and design. Gives you a really neat look. You can see that's woven material in there. So I'm very happy with the look of it. Now, you have to understand that this is part of a limited edition series. Let me explain that a little more. This is from the Danny Peretti Collection. Now, Danny Peretti is a 47-year employee of Buck, and he's the one that's primarily involved in doing the forever warranty repairs. But so there's a good chance if you sent your knife into Buck for warranty repair that he's worked on it, or at least approved it, and been involved in that process. There were just 290 of these made, and they were $125. Let's pull this page up here, and we can talk a little more about the Danny collection. So there's 4 knives in the series thus far that I'm aware of. First one was $400, was 87 made, and this was the 346 Vantage. Then there was 12 made of this very rare 923 Skinner medium hunter. You can see it has like the stone style handle on it, and fixed blade. Then we had the 192 Vanguard, and just 50 of those made, and that was $250. And now just the most recent one here is the 110 Folding Hunter. 290 of them made, $125. So let's take a closer look at the blade and some of the outside features here. So I know that Jersey was interested in what the gapping was like on this one, and I'd say it's near perfect. There is just like a little bit of widening here, where you can just see it gets a little bit wider there from about here to here on the back. But aside from that, it's pretty well dead on. And like he said, with the lockback mechanism, you do kind of expect there to be a little minor amount of gapping there. It's just sort of the nature of the beast with the locking style mechanism. But this is pretty good. It's pretty solid. I don't have any complaints about that. Again, got the brushed liners even. Everything on here brass has been brushed. There's no like highly polished metal material on the exterior of the knife. Again, like the pins are even brushed. So, very cool looking knife. Now let's take a closer look at the blade. You got the drop point, which is, you know, a change up from the standard Buck 110, which is usually the clip point blade. Now they do offer this in their custom shop, and I actually bought one of those with elk scales, and so the shape of the blade is familiar with me. And it's just the drop point style blade that they offer with the 110, but this one a little bit different in that it is made from the 5160 carbon, and you can see that indicated here right below the Bose logo there with the heat treated Bose blade, but it's carbon 5160 there. So that's a bit different. That's not something they do all that frequently. And then on this side, of course, you've got the Buck 110. Or it doesn't actually say 110 on this. This is a little bit unique. It just says Buck, and then you have the anvil and the USA below it. But normally you'd have a 110 in the middle, but because this is limited edition style, custom type thing, yeah, it just has the anvil tang stamp on there. So I guess you just have to know it's a 110. But yeah, super easy to open and close, no problem. Now we talked about the ease of open on that case hammerhead I just did, and this is considerably easier to close than that knife. And I do prefer when the locking mechanism doesn't require an immense amount of effort and make your thumb get an imprint on it when you're trying to close the knife. So that's always a positive for me. But everyone's seen a Buck 110. There's not a whole lot for me to tell you about a 110 that you don't already know. Just know that this one was really well made. There's a look at the blade centering. We call that, where I'm from, dead nuts. It just means perfect centering, perfectly positioned. And I'd say that's pretty well dead nuts. So I'm pretty happy with the centering on that. I know that Jersey was maybe having a little more of an issue with that, but I am not. So I guess I got a good one. I don't know. But there you go. Only 290 made. It's one that you have to make a quick decision about whether you want it or not. Like I said, I got the email. I was like, there's 290. It's going to be gone if I don't get it now. It's going to hurt a little bit, but what do they say? Cry once, So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it, and I'm glad I did, because I know that this knife is not one that's going to stay at $125 on the secondary market. It just will not. And this being the first of the 110s offered in the Danny collection, I would think that that would be one that would sell out quick, and I was right, because they're already gone. But I'm very happy to have it, and it's just one of those knives, not super affordable, not super thrifty. I understand that, but all the more interesting to look at, I would hope, and I hope you guys enjoyed the look at it. And if you did, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on your subscription notifications so you're made aware of videos when they drop. We will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.